want to see you there. Your voice matters. And everyone has perspective that we need at the table. So I want you to be able to feel that your voice will matter as well. So please come see me. There's always opportunity, and I'd love to engage in that process. And I thank all the panelists and the guest speakers for their comments.
Questions? Thoughts? Yes, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, panelists. Perhaps, Kyra, you had mentioned about being the only black face in a committee, being the only one on a panel, and I've heard that from friends, how exhausted they are. Just the other day, I'm asked to join every committee. How might white allies avoid tokenizing black faces that are on committees that we want to lift up and hear their voices? Do we have enough time for you?
First, I would like to say that I acknowledge you and thank you for lifting that up, the whole tokenism word, because oftentimes we do feel that way when we have that conversation prior to the event starting. And I do also want to state that for our actual allies, right, I don't believe that it comes from a malicious place. If you know me or someone else and you want a voice, you want to hear a perspective, then you ask. I totally understand that. So honestly, I can't say I have the answer for you, but what I can say is that we're continuing to work so that it's not that one friend that you have that you can ask questions to and or utilize in different events or whatever the case may be. So that's part of our work. And we're going to continue to work that with the mentoring, the training, and developing individuals so that they will feel comfortable with sitting on those boards. But honestly, until such a time, because you do value our voices, if it's me that you have to ask or someone else that you know, then continue to ask because we still want to be at the table and we want our voices heard.
For those individuals that would like to be a part of a board or a committee or something of that nature that has that desire, is there a list that has a need, a list of those individuals or businesses or committees that are available that you can actually review and say, hey, you know what, this is a great spot for me. So let me try to be that voice that can be a part of that or on a board or on a committee or possibly a website that we can go to that says, okay, these are the vacancies and these are the things that we need. I'll try to answer that question, and Senator Bison and I think Jim Osmo was here, I was still here, but I think they want to know. Is that what you're saying?
So for various times, we will put out on the city's Facebook page, social media, and through press releases, if there's a specific board that has an opening. But you can put your application in throughout the year. You can go to our website, battlecreekmi.gov, and in the city manager's office, that's where you will apply and turn in your information. You can do it straight online. It'll go directly to the city manager's office. You'll ask, how do I apply for boards and commissions and committees? And it'll pull up all the things that are available. I know there are some at the state level right now, so I'm going to call on Dr. Bison. There's always something going on there as well, and he'll tell you how. And then there's also county, and I don't know if anybody from the county is represented here today, but county also has a similar process where you can go online to the county website and see what is available as well. So I will see if there's any. Right now, I know we have some. I acknowledge my fellow commissioner, Kay Flores back there. I know we do have some coming up for housing, I believe. There's another one. Oh gosh, do you remember the one that just came up? there's a couple that are coming up, and I'll try and text while we're in between. So by the time you get to me at the end, I'll know exactly what those two are.
Thank you so much for letting me come and join you. This is exciting for me to be with you. I very much appreciate the work that we have done by previously Terrace and now Karen in my office, who keeps track of many of these things. At the state level, most of the boards are appointed by the governor, and she has an entire department that will go over board recommendations and suggestions. And it's not as their meetings are open, and so they are always open, and you can get in contact with Karen in her office to find out when the meetings are. And oftentimes I would encourage you to do that, to make sure that your voice is heard. But to actually sit on